Okay, what's up guys? I'm the Lion of Truth, and this needs to be talked about, man, and it's blowing my mind that no one is discussing this. Nowhere on the internet am I seeing people really talk about this. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. The game comes out as of the recording of this video. You guys, the game comes out in about 2.5 months. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably 2 months, if not less than that. And you know how much actual gameplay we've seen? Where you see the hearts and, hopefully the magic bar and the HUD and someone actually holding a controller and moving Link around. You know how much we've seen? 0 seconds, not a single second. Forget about minutes, forget about hours of gameplay. We haven't seen a second of it. Everything we've seen is just from the trailers, which is at best, like 2 minutes of quote-unquote gameplay. And the internet's okay with this. I'm seeing everyone is just hyped about it. Every channel, all the Zelda channels that I follow, that I watch. I normally love these guys so much, but their opinions on the fact that this is okay is blowing my mind. Let's just go back to 2016 E3 in June. If you guys remember, that is when we finally saw Zelda Breath of the Wild gameplay. And did we just see a little bit? No. We saw hours worth of gameplay on the Great Plateau. And that was almost a year before the game came out. Almost a year, you guys. 9 months before the game came out. We saw Nintendo brought only Zelda to that E3, if you guys remember. They brought one game to E3, and it was Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's it. That's all they talked about. That's all they showed. They showed a trailer, real gameplay. They had people come in, hands-on gameplay, demos, and people got to play the game. And here we are, about 2 months out, literally about 2 months out, and we have zero actual gameplay. Nothing whatsoever. No demos, no hands-on impressions from IGN, GameSpot, nobody. Game Informer. No one has actually played this game besides Nintendo. And the internet acts like this is fine. Like this is just normal. Everyone's just like, yeah, okay, there's about 2.5 months left. Oh, well, they're going to be at PAX, PAX East at the end of March, and they're going to show gameplay then. And they're acting like this is okay. Even if they do show it in March, the gameplay, what? So they're going to show it with less than 2 months, like a month and a half left? That's the first actual gameplay we're going to see? Am I the only? I guess I literally think I'm the only one who's not okay with this. Everyone else I see, everywhere else I see, everybody's fine with it. Everyone's like, yeah, this is great marketing. This is good marketing from Nintendo. They're keeping it really close to the chest. They must have something amazing to show us. And maybe they do. Maybe they do have something amazing to show us, you guys. That's not my point. My point is this marketing is absolute garbage, is absolute trash. I've loved Zelda ever since I was a child, okay? It's my favorite franchise of all time. And here we are, 2 months out from the game, and we know nothing about it, and we've seen virtually nothing. No gameplay at all. We have a few trailers, which are cool, but that's it. No actual gameplay. No solid facts on how this is different than Breath of the Wild. It looks the same, it runs the same, it's on the same hardware, Switch hardware, old hardware. I'm very concerned about the resolution and the frame rate and the glitching, as I've talked about in other videos. I think Zelda deserves 4K 60 frames. It deserves a Super Nintendo Switch Pro console to run on, but Nintendo won't invest in the hardware. It's just mind-blowing to me. And this marketing strategy is beyond me, not only for the fans, but for the investors as well. People that invest in Nintendo, they're probably like, what the hell? This is their biggest game franchise, you guys, besides Pokemon. As far as I understand, Zelda sells the most out of every game franchise. Maybe Mario is up there too. And this is how they're treating it? 2 months out? No gameplay whatsoever, no news, no facts, no interviews with Aonuma, with Miyamoto, nothing? We have nothing? I've never heard of this happening with any AAA game. Forget about Zelda, any AAA game ever. Halo, Mario, even Starfield has more gameplay. Neo, Wulong, Resident Evil games, everything AAA. They give us gameplay, they give us demos, they give us interviews, they give us facts on how the game is different than the previous one, and we have virtually none of that from Nintendo. Even if it is the greatest game ever, you guys, I will never support this type of marketing. I will never support this type of advertisement where you just don't say a word, you don't say anything about it. We've still to this day never had a Zelda Direct Can you guys believe that? We've never had a Zelda Direct. Ever since 2011 when they started doing Nintendo Directs, we have never had a Zelda-specific Direct. Oh, we've had them for Splatoon and Animal Crossing, but never Zelda. My mind is just, I'm so frustrated. The thing that pisses me off the most is that the fact that the other Zelda YouTubers out there don't speak up about this. They're acting like this is completely okay and acceptable when it's not. When it's just not. This is terrible marketing, terrible psychology, terrible use of your time and your efforts, Nintendo. What are you guys doing? You gotta get it together, man. Even if it is the best game ever, this is not how you market it. We should have seen gameplay 9 months ago, just like Breath of the Wild, at least. Just had to get that off my chest. I know I'm alone. I know I'm the only one that feels this way because everyone else is just totally okay with it. But not me. Not this lion.